Nice sitting room here.
Real estate company. And she runs errands on bicycles for this company.
Okay.
And she just runs around.
This looks like a place where everybody chews the fat.
Yeah. Is that it?
This is it. This is live. You are Facebook
No,
Live.
you're not Romberger. You're.
I'm a
you
Rinbarger.
look like you are Romberger.
Yes.
Oh, okay, there.
And here's the kitchen. Used to come in here as a young child. It definitely didn't look like this. There's my wife Rosie. She's looking at the house too. Some of this is original furniture that's in this dining room area. And I do remember this piece right here. There would be like gourds and things on it in the fall. Just kind of always thought that was kind of neat how that was situated. Here's another little room.
I've been this way once.
Just kind of the foyer. That's where that piece used to be. And then here's another room. This is where Grandpa Gaddis used to sit by the old coal furnace, feed coal to it. And we just kind of sit around this room. I always thought this room was a lot bigger than this. Pretty tall and pretty high ceilings.
There's that fireplace in there too.
And then here is, I don't know if I can turn on the light. This was Grandma Bessie and Russell's bedroom. You can see these big windows. Of course, they had a fireplace here. And they produced several children here. Now we'll just kind of go upstairs. Kind of look where, well, maybe you got one more room here. I remember this one, and I can't remember what was in here, but that one's locked. Okay, and these steps, we used to slide down the banister till we got to that spot right there, and you'd have to jump off. But you can see these steps have been climbed by lots of people, including James Dean. He'd slip up here and play with the Gaddis girls once in a while. There used to be beds even out here in the hall. I remember that. But more sitting rooms. Little kitchenettes up here. Of course, bathroom, books. More rooms in here. And these beds were original beds. I remember them. Kind of brass beds. The furniture and the closets were all, none of them were built in. You notice they kind of all stick out. And then on down this hallway was another bedroom. Still is. And, you know, with all the children that they had, I don't know what they had, 5 bedrooms maybe, but they pretty well doubled up and tripled up all those. This room is probably locked. Nope, another bedroom in here. Notice the closets are sticking out. And if you were to look through the windows and you look out through here, you can kind of see what the old farmstead looked like. Always had a big yard, and we always played games. And really, we had a really good time. But you can see the house is here, and you just look in this bedroom here. I'm guessing that these walls are 12 feet tall. That's just my guess, but that's probably pretty accurate. And you know, this room here, hallway, tall ceilings, chandeliers, etc. And that, my friends, is the inside tour. Okay, here we are out on the farm, getting ready for tours. The Gaddis reunion. There you can see things. Part of the organic farm is right there. And then the house. This is kind of the front of the house. Lots of people here. Gardens look all real nice. Let's just kind of move around over here on this other side of the house. You get an idea of the house. Pretty good size. A lot of young'uns in there. I painted that house a couple times, and Grandma Bessie would always talk about throw water up on them. They were so porous that the water would come down and there would be no water time it reached the very bottom of this house. Nice big yard here. As you can see, we used to play softball and games as cousins. Those flowers are the same ones that were here, and there's the garden gate that went out here. And then the front of the house looks like this. All metal roof. As I mentioned before, they're expanding the business. They're looking at all organic type farms, and they've got goats and sheep and chickens that are range chickens and just about anything like that, and it's probably going to be a pretty big deal. Here's the other side of the house. No windows on the north side. That's because that's the cold side of the house back in the day. And still debatable whether this was used by the Underground Railroad, but perhaps. They were Quakers. They've even got beehives over there. I don't know if you can see them or not. Among the young'uns. There's beehives over there. And lots of animals. All kind of set up here for the reunion. We got the everything looked out there. Ray Myers, he was a former basketball player, Indiana All-Star. He's amazing. Weren't you, Ray? He was. This is Sergeant Lofton with his John Deere. And you can see all these people getting ready for the tour. That's the way we go. And Willis, he wants to stand up and talk to people so he can get flipped over perhaps. But there's a lot of trust there. A lot of trust.